Hey guys, we're halfway through the 10 days and I just wanted to hop on and record something for you. I want to go through the entire process. I know there's some confusion. I've sensed it in some of the questions, and please keep asking questions. Let's get through, let's break through this. It really isn't, this is not a super complicated process, and I'm trying to simplify it, but I think one of the challenges I'm facing is that there's a huge spectrum here of people, which is awesome. But some of you guys have never sold anything on Amazon. You're not super familiar with the online platforms and the language that we're using. And then other people on here have been selling for years and they're looking to add this to their business model. And that's kind of a bit of a challenge in teaching this, but I want to make sure that we can all get on the same page. And what I've been trying to encourage you from the beginning is to go through the process with the information I'm giving you. I'm doing two things. I'm training you how to do this, and then I'm also giving you what you need to do it yourself, okay? I could just give you what you need to do it yourself, but then you wouldn't ever learn the process. And I think there's more value in that. So every step has two parts. There's a training piece, and then there's me doing it with you, and then there's me doing it done for you, okay? I want to go through so that you guys can see the whole picture here. Maybe we should have done this at the beginning. I apologize for that. I'm gonna start with day one, step one. I'm gonna go through all the way to what we're gonna do through step 10. And then I'm gonna get on and I'm actually gonna publish a book on this call and record it all within this time that we have together right here, okay? And I'm gonna show you how you can do this just from the templates and everything that I've given you. All right, so first of all, let's go through the process. On day one, step one, the very first thing that you want to do when you're looking to publish on KDP, after you've set up your account, when you're looking to actually look at your book and what you want to do, you're going to do research, okay? Now remember, I'm going to do it with you and show you how, the training piece, and I'm going to do it for you, a done for you version. Okay, so the research, this is going to be the training piece. We learned that when you're researching books, you want to look for those 3 R's, right? Okay, to get some keywords. We want to know what kind of books are people looking for? And then we want to serve and we want to go, oh, okay, they're looking for unicorn journals. I'm going to make a unicorn journal because people are looking for that. Okay, let's back up a second. Before you even get to the 3 R's though, we talked about using the Amazon search bar. Because if you start typing in and let Amazon suggest searches for you, we know that there's already customers searching for those terms. Okay, there's already search volume there. We don't know what it is, but we do know that people are using these terms that Amazon is suggesting. So that's a good lead for us. So we're going to start there to find some word and a phrase that Amazon customers are searching for. And then once we've found the phrase, we're going to search that phrase and we're going to use the 3 R's on the search results page. Okay, the first R is results. And if you remember, we want to see that there are at least, let's do it this way, the results have less than 3,000. Okay, the second R is rank. And we're going to use a tool like Jungle Scout. It's this Chrome extension or Seller Labs Scope. They do the same thing. They're both Chrome extensions. And we want to see that the rank is less than 1 million. We're looking at the average rank. Okay, guys, I'm putting this in a Google Doc that I'm going to share with you guys. All right. Average rank is less than 1 million. And then the third R is reviews. And we want to see that out of the reviews in the first 10 listings have 3 to 4 reviews that are less than 50. Let's use the math symbol, less than 50. Okay? Again, we're going to use the Jungle Scout tool for that. Let's do it this way. Okay. So then we have our search phrase that have passed this criteria. We've validated it, and we're going to use that search phrase if we can in the title. Okay? If we can't, it's fine. We're going to keep moving forward. Now here's the thing. I told you that that's the training piece, but this is the done for you. This is the part, I've done it for you already. And you're going to find a keyword list under units. Okay? Day 1. And on that keyword list, I'm going to choose one. I'm going to choose to do black, basic, lined journal. That's the first one on the list. Okay? You could do the same one. I'm going to make this my title, just as it is, and I'll show you as I walk through the process. Okay? All right, so that was day 1. Your homework was to choose your keywords, and you will likely be able to use those for your titles. But here's the thing. You could, and I'll show you how, I've already, okay, let me just say this. You could publish 10 books that have this title, Black Basic Lined Journal, and each one of them has a different cover. I'll show you what I mean by that as we get going, okay? So I wanted you to choose 10 keywords, and then the next day you were choosing 10 titles. You could have used the same title, chosen one from the keywords and used that for all of them. You could have added to the title, changed them a little bit if you wanted to. It was up to you, okay? But you could use those keywords, just the title as they are. So I'm going to choose Black Basic Lined Journal from my keyword list for my title. Okay. Next was day 2. Day or step 2, okay? And for the training, you were going to, it was really just the homework to choose your titles. Okay? Now, on step 3, what we did, let's see here, that was Wednesday. We went through the training, we went through the paperback details, okay? And there's a video that was created for that, and your homework was to create paperback details. What you needed for this was your title, a subtitle, which I didn't use. You don't have to use one. Your author, your description, and 7 keywords. Additional, I'll just put keywords because you can use the same ones if you want. Okay? So your title is your main keywords, key phrase from the research. And if that doesn't work, if it doesn't make sense, if it's a weird phrase and it doesn't make sense as a title, then don't use it. Okay? We'll put that keyword under the keyword section and we'll come up with some other title. It's okay. All right? There's no, if there's a mistake, a lot of this is testing, and I'll just be honest with you right up front. Amazon recently, since they moved everything from CreateSpace to KDP, KDP is Amazon's self-publishing platform. It used to be CreateSpace. They moved everything over. They've started so you can run sponsored ads with KDP. That's all new. And I'll tell you, Amazon is a little bit fluid. And what I mean by that is they're always changing. They're changing their algorithms. They're changing all kinds of things. And so what worked 2 months ago isn't necessarily what's working the best today. And so the beauty in this is this doesn't cost anything. We're not sending in inventory that has cost us money, okay? And really, you're going to be able to do this very quickly once you get the process down. We are kind of basically what I'm suggesting that you do, and I'm going to show you how to do this with the Black Basic Lined Journal. I'm going to make all 10 of my journals with that phrase, okay? That title. And then I'm going to test my market because I'm going to have 10 different covers. And then the interior pages will all be the same. I will know how it's how people are, what books are the best ones, because there's this emotional piece with the titles, or I'm sorry, with the covers, that I can't necessarily find with data ahead of time. So if I keep the same title and I have the same interior pages and I just change my covers, and one cover or three covers tend to sell really well and maybe one doesn't sell at all, that gives me valuable information. And maybe then I can go and do a red basic lined journal and use that same pattern or whatever I do. You'll see what I mean. Some of them are swirled patterns, some of them are marbleized, some of them look like stone. I will, or just a solid color. I can take what I've learned from how customers have bought the 10 journals based on the covers and apply it to my next set. Okay, I'm hoping that makes some sense. But basically, all of your journals can be the same except for the cover. That's what I'm choosing to do. Okay, you can split it up however you want to. They don't have to do it this way. That's what I'm going to do to show you here. So you have your title, your subtitle. You can leave blank or you can use it. They don't want you stuffing these with keywords. And if you look at some of the listings, they're awful. Because they're just these keywords and you can tell that they're just trying to hit the search engine. Amazon frowns on that. It might be working for them right now, but that's against how Amazon wants you to use the subtitle. So if they were able to slip through, it's not going to be a permanent thing for them, most likely. Your author can be whatever you want. You can use a pen name. It doesn't have to be the name that you signed up with. Now, those three things, your title, subtitle, and author, cannot be changed once the book is published. However, you can change your description and your keywords. So you might learn more as you go through the process, and you might want to go and edit your description or edit your keywords. You can do that after the book is published. For the description, I would look at books that were similar, that have some sales history behind them, books that have a lot of reviews, and use a template for how they've used their description. Maybe you found other keywords, like on our keyword list, we have basic lined journal that also passes. So I would want to make sure I'm using the keywords in the description as wherever it fits, but be descriptive, give the information that the customer needs, okay? And then here's where you want to add additional keywords. What I would do is make sure I have all of those 7 spaces filled, okay? The keywords or key phrases that you put in that section do not all have to pass the 3 R's. The more that do, the better opportunity for success. But let's say you have 2 phrases, like I have black basic lined journal and basic lined journal that pass. So I'll put both of those in, but then I might just go find some other search terms from that keyword.io website that I shared, and just to make sure that those get filled in, okay? And you can edit that as you go. All right, this is the only part that I really didn't do for you, except for you can, like I said, use the title. You can use the key phrase for your title. It's okay to do that. So I gave you guys titles that you can use. Make up an author, look for something similar to use for your description, and then find additional keywords that match that title. Do what you can, okay? Get through. If you get stuck here and then you're only finding 4 keywords, move on. It's okay. I promise you it's okay. If you want some help, post in the group and we'll help you find additional keywords, okay? It's not, don't get stuck. Please don't get stuck here. Let's walk you through it. All right. So that's the training for the paperback details. And really, like I said, I didn't give you much here except for the key phrase, which is the starting point. You should be able to get all 10 of your books done for journals done within a short amount of time, because you don't need to spend a lot of time here. I promise. Okay. So the done for you is really just the keyword list for your title. And again, you can use your own title if you want to, but know that this is a done for you option. Okay, step 4. Okay, on day 4, which was Thursday, yesterday, we had a check-in day. Okay, and you were to finish your paperback details on your 10 books. Okay, day 5. That's today. Today we went over so the training was to go over your interior pages, which is the paperback content. Okay. And I showed you how to use Word to create your interior pages. Do not get stuck on creating your own interior pages. Okay. The done for you option, this is already done for you. Use the template, one of the templates in the units, day 5 section of the Facebook group. Okay. There is a 6x9 size, 100 pages lined, and there is an 8.5 by 11, 100 pages lined. Okay, I did put up the Word document so you can make some edits, but I would, if you are stuck at all and struggling through this, just take one of those PDFs, okay? And you are going to upload one of the PDFs that's provided. Now, the only thing you need to do is make sure that if you're doing the 6x9, you and your details for your page on that section of KDP, that you're choosing, okay, my book's going to be 6x9, and then choose if you want cream or white pages, and then choose if you want matte or glossy cover, and then upload the correct template, okay? I don't want you to upload the 8.5 by 11 when you've chosen a 6x9 size, trim size. It won't get through review anyway, but just make sure that that matches whatever you decide to do, okay? So that's done for you. Do not get stuck. Just take the template I gave you, get your first book up, get your first 10 books up. It doesn't cost you anything. Get through this process. And then next time you can go and create your own Word pages and interior pages the way you want to, okay? All right, now, you guys aren't going to probably get this until tomorrow, which is day 6. On day 6, the training is going to be for creating your cover. Okay, Hallie's going to post a video. I will show you briefly because I'm going to get through the whole process with you today real quick in this video. So she's going to go over training so you learn how to do it yourself. Now, I can't give you a done for you cover. I could, but it's so easy in the cover creator. I want you to make a unique cover. If I gave you one, then everybody would have the same, or I'd have to create 200 covers for everybody in here. So I'm going to show you, Hallie's going to show you just how easy this is to create your own cover. It can be done in minutes. You do not have to be a graphic designer or any of that. So use the cover creations that's provided. It's a software that does it for you inside of KDP. Okay, and we will walk you through that. Okay, on Sunday, so step 7, which we have not gotten to yet, it's another encouragement day and catch up. Okay, we want you to be creating and uploading your covers, so we're going to give you some time to do that. We'll have a Q&A, post your questions, let us help you, all right? And then on, whoops, I said say, not day. On day step 8, we're going to cover pricing and publishing. Okay, it will be training. Again, this is super easy, and you will then be doing all of your books. That's your homework to get them all published. It takes just a little bit of time once you've gotten your cover and your interior pages up to look at your pricing and publishing. And then you're going to be doing continue the publishing process with review. Sometimes it takes 48 to 72 hours for your book to get through review. So that's what we're going to be doing on these last days, and troubleshooting. If it didn't pass, what did we do wrong? And then we're going to go through Q&A, etc. on that last one. I have a surprise after we're all done. I know some of you guys are more interested or not in so much doing random journals and just punching up stuff as fast as you can. You actually have a book in mind that you want to write, and maybe it's a journal that you want to put together, but you want to put more thought and effort into what it actually looks like and not just having these lined pages inside. Okay, maybe you're passionate about a certain topic. And so I've invited Ryan, my partner Ryan Rieger, to come in. We're going to do a webinar with you guys together to teach you and show you what we call the master plan of influence. And I think that will strike a chord with a lot of you guys who are interested in doing some sort of book around something that you're passionate about. Maybe you're already writing a book. I know some of you are. And this, the master plan of influence, is a blueprint for being able to expand your influence and expand your reach. And what do you do once you've written a book and you've published it? How do you, I think a lot of people, they have a book inside of them and they go and they publish, and then it's like, okay, now what? And so we address that. We address some other things too. I think it might be of interest to you guys. So I asked him if he'd come on, and we'll do that for you guys sometime after next Wednesday. We'll schedule that and post that in the group. Okay. This is the scope. This is what we're doing over the next few days. We have a bit of a buffer here, so if you're behind at all, you will have time to catch up. Okay, but let me just show you really quick. I'm going to go actually into Kindle. I'm going to create a journal from one of the keywords. I'm going to upload one of the templates I gave you guys. I'm going to show you how quick and easy this can be. Okay, you ready? Here we go. I'm going to go into Kindle. Okay, you can see I've already done this. I actually have done a couple of them. Whoops, that's not going to work because I'm only recording this part of the screen. Okay. Let's see if I make it a little smaller. Okay. This is the one we've been working on in the class. We'll continue with that. Here's one that I put up that I'm waiting for it to get back on review, but I'm going to start from scratch. I'm going to use the same title. I'm going to do paperback. I got it. Log in. I should do this. Keep me signed in. I always forget to do that until after I've hit enter. Okay, I'm going to do English. My book title is going to be Black Basic Lined Journal. Okay, I'm not going to have a subtitle. I'm not going to have a series. I'm not going to have an edition. I've been using the pen name Jaden Black. I think I'm going to just continue to do that. I could do Black Journal or creations, I guess. I'm seeing a lot of that. So I don't think it matters. Contributors, just me. I think I'm going to fill this in. Well, let's go look at some of them. So let's go to Amazon. And if I go to basic, I just want to look at basic journals. I just want to get some ideas for template, for what the description will be like. So this one has a lot of reviews, which tells me there's a lot of sales, okay? Because you have to have sales to get reviews. So I'm just going here and I'm going to look, okay, large classic notebook with 240 ruled pages, front and back for notes, archival, cardboard bound. Okay, so the only thing that really relates to what I have is I could do classic notebook. I'm going to have 100 ruled pages, front and backs. Okay, so I'm going to take this, I copied it, I'm going to paste it. Now I'm not going to use it exactly, I'm going to use it as a template. So classic notebook with 100 ruled pages, front and back, for, I'm going to say and more. Okay? If I wanted to bullet this or put any HTML in here, I could. There's a link that we put in the group. I forget who shared it. I appreciate you guys finding that. It's just under the help for KDP. They have HTML you can put in, so you could make this a bulleted list, or you could bold something. It gives you the tags that you can use in here. I'm not going to take the time to do that right this minute. And in fact, you don't have to use HTML. They put bullets there. Let's see what else we can find. So here's another one. Kind of looking through. I'm just curious what people are saying for their. This one only has one review. I don't want to do that. I want something that has more sales. So I guess I could do that other one. And I could even go to another search, and just to get some ideas. So this is perfect size. I could say it's perfect size. It's a 6x9. Great gift choice. Okay. Great gift choice for someone wanting a basic lined journal. I'm using that keyword, that key phrase, another key phrase. Okay. I could put up here, I could put lined journal and just kind of see if I can find some, oops. I could really do any of these. I think I did that one already. Memo field notebook. That's a good term, maybe. So you guys get the idea. Let's see, line journal. Just trying to pull up some other books that I can look at. So they could use it as, this is an interesting cover idea. Those are not KDP books because there's 2 of them, but great for daily bullet journaling, sketching, and taking notes at the home or office. Okay. That's a good one. So great for, give them some suggestions and some features. Great for taking notes at home or in the office. Okay. Perfect for students in the classroom or for homework, whatever. Okay. Just fill this in, throw some keywords, sprinkle them in there. You're looking for features. You want to do benefits to your customer. Publishing right, I own the rights. Okay, additional keywords. So I'm going to put black, basic, lined journal. I'm going to do basic, lined journal. These both came off of the keyword list that I gave you. I'm going to look through that and see if there's anything else that I think might apply. I don't really see anything. So if I put I don't have page numbers on there, but if I did lined journal with page numbers, I could put. Okay, so that's all that I could do right now. So I'm going to go to that one website I had told you guys about before. That's not it. I always do that. It's keyword. It's not plural. Okay, I'm going to go to Amazon. And I'm going to type in my C word is journal. I'm going to do a search. And I'm just going to see what people are searching for. Journal of murder. Okay. Blank journal lined. I'm going to put that one in there. I want this free account. Just look through here, see if anything applies. I don't know if I'd say it's college rolled. I'm not sure if 12 point is college rolled. I could look that up if I wanted to. Journal entry book. Okay. So I could get all of my keywords there. I have 3 more spots. I could keep looking through here. Or I could go to Amazon. Okay, I don't have my I'm not in Chrome, so I don't have my expander thing, but that's okay. I could just see here, journal for, and see what Amazon is suggesting. Journal for men, lined pages. It is black. Maybe that's more masculine. Journal for men, lined pages. Okay. Let's see. Journal for teen boys. So maybe I want to hit that. So I'm just looking to see what people are searching for. Let's get rid of the 4. Let's see if this works. Sometimes I can pull up. No, it's not going to work. Journals to write in. There we go. Okay, there's my 7 key phrases. All right, my category, I'm going to choose non-classified. It does not contain adult language. Save and continue. That was probably the hardest part. Okay, I'm going to assign a free ISBN. I'm going to let Amazon suggest this. I'm going to do black and white with cream paper. I'm going to do the 6x9, no bleed. I'm going to try a glossy cover. Okay, I'm going to upload my manuscript. I already have it because I gave you guys that template. So I'm doing the 6x9 PDF. So it's going to upload. Okay. I don't know why it says successful and then it doesn't show it there. I'm going to do it again. For some reason, every time I've done this, I've had to do it twice before it shows it. Just for today anyway. Okay. It should put it here. That's what you're looking for. There it goes. Okay, so you want to see that. Then I'm going to do my cover. So my interior pages are done. My details are done. I'm going to go to my cover. I'm going to use the cover creator. Hallie's going to do a detailed video on this. In fact, I don't know if you're going to be able to see my whole screen because of how I'm recording this right now. We'll do what we can. Okay, how to use cover creator. You choose a design, you style and edit, and then you preview. Okay? I'm going to use their image gallery. I'm not going to do it myself. I am doing a black one. So here's look at all these categories that they have, guys. Okay? And then inside of these categories, like if I go into backgrounds, they have like abstract. So they have all these other cover ideas. Okay, these are kind of cool. But I wanted to go to black and white. Look there. So I'm doing a basic black line journal. So I'm just kind of poking through here, see if there's something that I want to do. It's black and white. Let's start over. This is interesting. Just kind of looking for some texture. That's really what I'm looking for mine. I had that one you saw, I think, if you saw earlier. This is an interesting cover. I might do that. I could choose any of these, quite honestly. This would be interesting to do a fitness journal log or something. Okay, I think I'm going to do the honeycomb. This one's kind of cool. Let's see what that looks like. What is that? Swamp pond. Those turtles. That's funny. I'm going to, oh, you know what? Let's look at backgrounds and see what's there. So I looked at abstract. Let's do patterns and textures. See if there's a black and white. Ooh, these are kind of cool. All right, so I think what I'm going to choose, I'm going to choose that honeycomb. It's this one. Okay, I'm going to use this image. And look, it gives me all of these template ideas already with that image. Okay. I want to be as basic as I can, so I think I'm gonna, oh, this one's cool. It doesn't have it on the cover at all. So I could do this. It has the spine because I have 100 pages. So I could choose this design or this one. What to do, what to do, what to do. I'm gonna do this one. It's kind of cool. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave that I don't want any of this. So I'm literally just going in and deleting it because I don't really want anything on the back. I'm just hitting the delete key. Whoops, what happened? I don't think it liked me. Let's try this again. You know what, I hit delete, it went back. That's what it did. It went back a page. That's a bummer. Let's just do this again real quick. So continue. From their gallery. That's where you would upload your own. I think I did backgrounds, texture, super quick and easy. I'm going to do that image, choose it. I'm going to use this design. Let's try this again, maybe not. Wait a minute, where's the spine? Let's try this again. That's interesting. Oh, you know what I think happened? I don't think it's saved. How's that? Okay, I'm going to do a save as drafts, and then we're going to start the launch cover creator again. I will say it's a little bit, this is just kind of the nature of KDP. Sometimes something's a little bit weird, and you just kind of have to refresh and go through it. I think me hitting that delete key took me back though. So we're going to continue. So if you had your own image created, you would go to image guidelines, make sure it's the same size, make sure it's the right resolution. You need to know what you're doing, or the image, your cover will be very pixelated. Just use the image gallery. Hallie will go over this even more. Use this image. I don't know why it's not putting it in the spine. That's really strange because it just was. I think it's being kind of glitchy on me, so I'm going to choose this design this time since I don't have the spine and I need to have it on the book somewhere. I'm going to change my font. I can't read this, which is probably could be okay, but I'm going to make it 18 point. It's going to be small. I'm going to make it black. Okay. I am going to change the author so it's super small because I don't really care about that being on here. Okay. This stuff here, oh, it's telling me to, not sure what that was about. I don't want anything there. Okay, I don't have to hit the back key. I just click on it and it does that. Click to edit or change image. Skip this. Okay, I don't want, I think if I skip it, it ends up. Let's see if it lets me go through this. Okay, the author name is too small. These little things are saying, hey, you got to do something with this. To display on the spine of your book, move your mouse over. I don't have it on the spine. Something's going on here. Fine, I think I have to make it a little bit bigger. Maybe I'll make it black so it's not so noticeable. Okay, I've gotten rid of all those things. This area here, can't see it now, is for the barcode area. So if you make a cover creator, you have to leave a space for that. All right, let's preview this. Oh, those things shut up. Let's see. We'll see if it works. I'm having some issues with it, but sometimes you just push through them and it approves just fine. Okay, so there's my cover. I'm going to save and submit. I'd rather have a spine on it, but if I wanted to stick around and do this, I would go back, probably log out, log back in. There's some sort of glitch going on that's not giving me a spine option because you guys saw it was there that first time. I don't know what happened and why it pushed me out, other than I think I hit the delete key and so it went backwards. But I've got the cover uploaded successfully. It's processing my file. I'm good to go. Okay, so the next thing that I would do is launch my previewer. The only problem is this takes forever. So I'm not sure I want to sit on this video. Let's walk through and then I'll come back and do this at the end, okay? We're going to save and continue. We can move on. Apparently I can't. I thought it would let me move on. Nope. Okay. Let's see if it'll do this. I don't know. Since it's processing my file, I'm not sure if it'll open up. And my screen size is too small. Let me make it bigger. Unfortunately, you won't be able to see all of it because of the recording window is not as big. So it's processing. Sometimes it can take several minutes. But basically what it's going to do, have you guys seen, like, IKEA has the catalog online and it actually shows a picture of it and you can flip through the pages? That's basically what it's going to show me. And I just want to make sure everything looks good and then approve it. Okay. Once I've approved the book preview, I can order proof copies if I want. If you want to do that, go for it. You can actually take a look at it. I've done that enough times that I feel confident with this journal, with what I'm doing, that I don't feel like I need to. But it's only a couple bucks to get a proof. And then in the back, it's stamped proof. Okay. So the next step is going to be doing the pricing. And when you do the pricing, I did want to say, okay, so you can set to do expanded markets into the UK and all of that. And why not? I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't, why it matters. If you are specifically targeting the UK, so maybe you have an organization, like an organizing journal. So in, here we would spell that with a Z, but maybe you would spell it with an S. So cater to that audience if that's the market that you're shooting for. Let's see here. And you'll be able to set your pricing and it'll show you what your royalties will be through all the different platforms. And then if you want to do expanded distribution to other bookstores, you can, but only for certain sizes. There's certain requirements that have to be met for that. I'll show you that in a minute too. So hopefully we are very close to this. There we go. Okay. Unfortunately, you only see half of this right now, but we'll go through this again. There are no alerts here that it's telling me, but you can't see it, but over on the right, I can flip the page and it's just going to show me all of my interior. I just want to look at it. And what I can do down here is just go to the thumbnail view and it will show me all the pages. So I just want to make sure that they all have lines on them. Okay. And there's 100 pages. Over on the bottom right, which you can't see, it's beyond the screen, I'm going to approve it. And then we'll go on to the pricing. Okay, I'm going to shrink the screen back in so you can see it in this little window that's recording. Okay, so we've done everything. Okay. Here's the my printing cost for this book. It's a 6x9. It's got 100 pages. It's a glossy finish, black and white interior with cream paper. Here's the other marketplaces. Okay, the costs for the other marketplaces. All right, I'm going to save and continue. Okay, now we're in paperback rights and pricing. We will go deeper into this. I just really wanted to show you that I could do this all on one call with you, go through the whole process. It does not have to be a big, difficult process, okay? All right. Select the territories for which you hold distribution rights. Since I created it and it's all my stuff, sometimes if you, maybe if you have, I don't know, if you have public domain or somebody's written it for you, maybe you have limited rights to it. But since it's mine, it's worldwide rights. Okay, so here we go. My primary marketplace is going to be Amazon.com. I can set my price. Now they're saying, so that price, the $2.15 price point, I think is the, that's the printing cost. Now Amazon, of course, is going to have fees and, not just their printing costs. So they're adding a little bit. They're saying that your minimum price has to be $3.58 for this book. Okay, I'm going to do it for $9.97. Okay, and then right away it tells me what my royalty will be. If I wanted to do expanded distribution, it gives me my other marketplaces here and what those are going to look like. Okay, all the marketplaces are based on that price. Huh. Okay. Here's where you can request a proof. Click here to request a proof copy of this book. You can purchase it through your Amazon cart. And the proof copy will be like between, it'll either be the $358, that says $558. You know what, I'm gonna raise the price up a little bit. I'm gonna go to $12.97. I thought it said $358. It's $538. Okay, that was funny. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and publish. I'm not gonna get a proof. I can adjust my pricing, I can adjust the description, I can adjust the keywords after it's approved. All right, so here's where we're at. It's been submitted. Next, they're going to manually review the book, and if it passes the review, it can take up to 72 hours, then it will be available to purchase on Amazon, and you should get an email. All right, now they're saying, hey, don't you want to publish this on Kindle too? I don't. I'm not sure somebody wants a lined journal on their Kindle. I just don't think that's the right place for it. So I'm going to close that. And now it shows that it's in review. Okay? And so I'm just waiting. That's it, guys. I've just published a book. And I think we were under an hour on that. I'm not sure. I don't see the time on this yet. But I wanted to get through that process with you. We will continue to break it down. But hopefully this gives you a little bit, kind of removes you from, I think you're looking at the trees, and I want you to see the forest a little bit more. So back up a little bit, and this gives you an overall view. I used the same things I gave you, so you can use them as well. The keyword list, use the templates, and then use the cover creator. Hallie will go into more detail on that and post a video. Okay? All right, any questions? Guys, seriously, I am all about wanting to help you and make sure that you can get through this. Let me know how I can help. Hallie's here to help. She's been doing this for a couple years. Just post in the group. We are in there. And if we don't answer, tag us, because sometimes I don't see the posts, okay? All right, we will see you in the group. Thanks, guys.